This man turned an airplane into his home and the inside looks pretty special. You should see the inside of this airplane. Bruce Campbell, a 64-year-old retired electrical engineer, has always had a very creative vision. When he was in his early 20s, he bought a 10-acre piece of land for $23,000 in the woods of Hillsboro, Oregon, with a very clear vision on what to do with it. He took an old airplane and a big piece of land and turned it into the most unique home on Earth. Wait until you see the inside. Innovative plan. Ever since he was young, Campbell has had an affinity for tinkering with old objects and creating new things. His plan for this piece of land was to use it as the place to build a home for himself, a home he wanted to fashion out of several different freighters. It seemed to be a very innovative plan, but then Campbell heard about a home someone else had built. About 2 decades after he first came up with his plan, Bruce Campbell heard about Joanne Ussery, a hairdresser from Mississippi. She'd bought a Boeing 727 and transformed it into a home. Her previous home had burned down, so she chose to renovate a functional airplane next to a quiet river. This made Campbell think, and he decided to change his plans. And he changed them quite drastically. Keep watching to find out how Campbell made a home out of airplane. Boeing 727. In 1999, Campbell decided to buy a Boeing 727 aircraft from Olympic Airways for a whopping $100,000. When he'd bought the plane, he needed to transport the enormous vehicle to the forest in Oregon. Since the plane had to be imported from Athens, Greece, this transportation turned out to be a bit of an issue. The transport costs eventually added up to about $120,000, which meant that he basically paid $220,000 for the plane. To him, though, the plane was worth every single penny. Interior. The inside of the plane has all the comforts you might need. A lot of the original elements of the plane have been kept the way they were, like some of the original seats as well as the toilet. Campbell even added a washing machine and a sink. Modest. The Boeing 727 offers a lot of space, but Campbell lives quite modestly in his unusual home. He sleeps on a futon, cooks using a microwave and a toaster, eats mainly cereals and canned food, and builds a lot of improvised equipment himself. Accomplishment. We're not sure if we'd like to live in this plane like Campbell does, but we're definitely impressed with what he managed to do. Just look at this airplane, doesn't it look cool? It must feel so good to accomplish something huge like this. Take a look at the video below to see the entire interior of this amazing airplane home. Please hit the subscribe button, like and hit the notification button for more videos.